Well, hi there pluggers, Iversorfing here again with you. Thanks very much for joining me for the part 2 of the Streets of London fingerpicking series of lessons, okay, that I'm going to be doing. In the first lesson I did the first line of the intro just to get you into it. In this lesson we're going to finish the intro off, okay, so you've got the whole intro, okay. You will need the tab, so if you haven't got the tab already, there is a link in the description box to take you to the tab I made for this particular lesson series, okay. Without it you won't be able to follow me, okay, so please go and get it if you haven't got it already. Now the first line of the intro we've done in the previous lesson, and it should sound something like that, so you should be able to do that hopefully by now, or something close to it. So we move on to the second line of the intro, and it starts off with a bit of a tricky chord, and that is thumb over F, okay. So basically you need to this is the first bar on line 2 of the intro, okay. Fret the F as normal, so but you don't need to worry about the first string, just worry about the second string, first finger, and then second finger on the second fret of the third string, and third finger on the third fret of the fourth string, as usual. The only difference now is we really need to put this thumb over the 6th string and fret that 6th string onto the first fret, okay. And then what we do is, having got that shape, and it's a bit of a pain to start with, but you need to practice this. It comes in useful in other songs as well. It's worth persevering with, okay. Anyway, so this is the way I recommend you play it, with the thumb over, okay. So we need to double pick in this first bar of the second line the first fret of the 6th string, which is done by the thumb, and the first fret of the 2nd string, which is the first finger, together, okay. So okay, then we pluck the 4th string, which is held at the 3rd fret already by your fingers that are already fretting F, okay. So it's then the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, which is again fretted by your 2nd finger, okay. So then the 6th string again, held by the thumb on the 1st fret, then the first fret of the 2nd string on its own, and finally the 3rd fret of the 4th string on its own. So this bar should sound like this. Okay, practice that slowly. Then we move to a C shape, second bar of the second line, normal C shape, and you start off with a double pick of the 3rd fret of the 5th string, that one, and the open top string, 1st string, okay, together, okay, double pick. Then you play the 4th string, which is held by the C shape on the 2nd fret, okay, then the 3rd string open, so follow the tab, then the 3rd on the 5th string again on its own, then the 1st fret of the 2nd string held by the 1st finger, okay, so it's, and finally 2nd fret on the 4th, which is held by your 2nd finger, okay, that one. So that's this second bar is. So the first 2 bars together should sound like the F and the C should be. Okay, then we move on to the 3rd bar on the 2nd line of the intro, and you've got a G chord, okay. So, and what you need to do with this is basically just you need your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and you need to fret the 2nd fret of the 3rd string with your second finger. Okay, that fret there. Okay, so those two fingers. So it's actually a G9th actually. I think that's the official description of this chord. And you basically need to do a first pick of a double pick, which is the third on the sixth with the open second. Okay, together. Then the fourth string on its own, open. Then the fretted second fret of the third string. So it's, got that? Then the sixth string again on the third fret on its own. So then the open second again. So far we'd have, got that? Do it slowly. And finally the fourth string open on its own. Okay. Slowly. So the whole lot together from this second line is okay. Then we move to the fourth bar of the second line, and that's a C chord, normal C chord. And this time we do a double pick to start it off on the third of the fifth and the first of the second, okay, together, followed by the fourth string, which is held down on the second fret, then the open third, okay, then this third, then we have the then we change to, so that's third on the fifth and first on the second, then the fourth, then the third, then we move the third finger up to the third fret of the sixth string and hit that one on its own, followed by, keep the C shape going, don't take those other two fingers off, leave them there, and hit the first fret of the second string. So far we've got, and then that top second, first on the second, so far we'd have, okay, and then we do the second on the fourth and open third. So this whole bar, fourth bar on the second line is, okay, and then we move down to the third line of the intro, and basically just repeat the previous bar. It's exactly the same. So 3 on the fifth, first on the second together, fourth string, third string open, move the third finger up to the third fret of the sixth string on its own, first on the second, second on the fourth, and finally an open third. So it's exactly the same as the previous bar. Okay, so it's just that bar 4 and bar 5, if you like to, the first bar on line 4 are exactly the same. So it's, okay, all slowly. Okay, so the whole second line and third line is this, should be anyway. That is the whole intro. So the whole intro should sound like this. If I get into the mood, let's do it again. Sorry, not in the right position here. Okay. Then we go into the verse. Have you seen the old man? All that sort of thing. Okay, so that's the verse. That's the intro completed. Okay, so hopefully you'll have fun with that, and I'll leave it a day or so, and then we'll move on to the verse. Okay, you will find as we work through this song that some of the bars start repeating. So once you've learnt some of the bars, you'll find some of those bars elsewhere in the song. So things start to speed up as you go through this song. Okay. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching and listening, and see you in the next part 3. Okay. Bye for now.